So this is an intro to the real video of installation of a oil pressure switcher sensor on a 2010 Yukon Denali. There's a lot of videos on YouTube and on the internet of people installing these without removing stuff, and I can tell you that nothing is impossible, but it is extremely difficult on a 6.2 liter to actually get back there. And we'll go through kind of why I did it the way I did, and tell you why not to do it the way that other people do it. So this is what you're looking at. Get back there and change it. So this is a close-up view of what you're dealing with. I removed the engine cover, and the oxygen sensor on the driver's side is located right down there by the firewall. You can see that little white plug way down there. That's the plug for it, and that's what you got to get to. So the best way, I believe, is the way that I did it in another video, but real quickly, some tips and pitfalls on doing it the cheater way. Most people with videos with any detail do remove this evap purge tube, the EGR valve tube here, swing that out of the way, and disconnect the fuel line right here to give yourself some more room. But it's very difficult to get back there. So I was able to remove mine before I actually ended up taking everything apart without doing that, just by reaching back there and disconnecting those three lines. But this is what I ended up using: a 1/16" socket, a 1/2 inch U-joint, a 1/2 inch to 3/8 reducer, a 3 inch 3/8 extension, another 3/8 U-joint, and another 3-inch extension. You can see I had it all taped together, and if you're going to do this, here's a little tip. Tape all these together so you're not losing sockets and fishing for them for an eternity. But anyways, I was able to get back there. The problem is when I went to put it on, you can see that I busted my new sensor. The reason that that happened is you're back there with this thing, and because of the U-joints, there's so much side play or side force on it, and it doesn't fit snug. Retrospectively, I did learn that here's the old sensor. If you buy one of these actual oil pressure sensor unit sockets, you can see how it's not a true 6-point, it's kind of rounded off, and that fits quite a bit snugger in there. So if you are going to do this, you probably want to buy one of these sockets for a few bucks. It'll increase your chances. Reasons not to do it that way: there's a filter underneath that, and I haven't seen anybody remove that filter. So unfortunately, I'm not able to find my old filter screen. Basically what it is it's a small little cage or screen that dropped back underneath that, down in that hole after it was out. And I've never seen somebody replace that without taking stuff apart. I wasn't able to even get an assessment of whether there was a screen in there before I took stuff apart. So I hope that you'll consider, doing it the removing everything way. Removing the intake manifold sounds kind of scary, but I've never done it before, and it took me less than 30 minutes to get it apart. And it was a heck of a lot easier, no fighting, and everything was right out in the open, and it made the job really easy. Nothing's impossible. You can probably get back there. If your wife is around and has small hands, might help you out, or if you have a 10-year-old child around that can fit back there and needs a bike or a new bike or something like that, you can bribe them to do that rather than take out the trash. Or if you have the hands like a Chinese woman, that may help you out. Otherwise, save yourself a lot of grief, a lot of frustration. Check out my other video, Take Stuff Apart. You'll be done with it in an hour, hour and a half tops without fighting. Change your oil after you're done. Clear your code. Call it a day. Hope the video helped.